New York City is a melting pot, and nowhere is that more deliciously obvious than in its food. From a chopped cheese sandwich with a surprising Arabic twist, a restaurant where Chinese dumplings and Cuban roast pork share the same plate, a dining spot so small it fits just one table, and a Latin American kitchen hidden in a freight entrance that you'd walk right past if you didn't know better. This is New York at its most creative, most chaotic, and most delicious. Let's dig in.
If you want a pastrami sandwich, go to Cask Deli. If you want a chopped cheese, come to Haji Deli.
This, my friends, is the story of the real New Yorker sandwich and the people who keep the legacy alive.
I've been eating here for 20 years.
Any tourist in the world know where the hot dog is, but only New Yorkers know where the chopped cheese is.
On 110th and 1st Avenue, inside the bodega best known as Haji's, we meet Salah.
My name is Salah Al-Hubayshi, and I'm the manager of Haji's Deli and Grocery for 15 years. We actually invented chopped cheese.
Yo, boss, let me get 2 chopped cheese with everything on it.
Lettuce, tomato, pickle, ketchup.
Put bacon on it too. Salt, pepper, and vinegar.
The ingredients is 1 burger, for example, or 2 burgers. You chop it up good, and then you put it with some seasoning. That's the secret, the seasoning, and whatever you like lettuce, tomatoes, onion, and that's a sandwich. It's an Arabic food, but we don't add cheese over there. But when we come here, we do cheese on it. On a roll is $3.75. On a hero, that costs like $5.
Haji's is located in a part of New York that's made up of various kinds of people with a variety of incomes. So keeping chopped cheese at a price point everyone can afford has been a top priority. In fact, the chopped cheese has only gone up $1 in the last decade.
We are here for a long time helping the community and serving the community. Chopped cheese is like everything to the community because it's affordable and delicious, so everybody like it. We sell about 200 chopped cheeses a day.
Gospel of the chopped cheese has spread beyond Harlem and into bodegas far and wide, attracting loyal New Yorkers everywhere it appears. But in the end, it all comes back to Haji's and Salah.
They eat chopped cheese every day. But for me, sometimes I don't eat it with cheese. I make it like a chopped hamburger. It's the same thing, but no cheese. So I'm trying to lose weight, that's all.
There are countless Chinatowns all over the world, and New York boasts one of the most famous, full of cheap produce, fish markets, and of course, a plethora of Chinese food. But if you hop on the 1 train, take it to the Upper West Side, you'll find a Chinese restaurant like no other, where half the menu is something else.
Chuleta, chicharrones,
ropa vieja,
tostones,
arroz y frijol.
This is La Caridad 78, New York's last Cuban-Chinese restaurant.
comida china y criolla.
Criolla.
How did this unlikely culinary duo come to be? That's a great question. Enter Sam Lee.
Sorry, and my wife. When my father came over here, he started his own restaurant with Cuban spices and also the Chinese food mixed together.
Hundreds of thousands of Chinese came to Cuba in the 19th and early 20th century, establishing a strong presence on the island. But when Castro came to power, most Chinese immigrants like Sam's father left, many of them coming to the US. And thus, Cuban Chinese food was born.
I would say La Calidad restaurant is not a restaurant. It's a kitchen for Upper West Siders. We have oxtail, ropa vieja, which is like a shredded beef. At the same time, we serve Chinese food. Either cooked from, mainly from China, and they learn the trade when they got here, and they become very good.
So are there any Cuban-born workers left?
I still have 1 Cuban worker working for me.
Me tienen haciendo a mí comiendo mierda aquí. My name is Antonio Wong. I work in the Calidad, started in 1986. I'm born in Havana, Cuba in 1951. I'm the last Cuban working the restaurant.
While Cuban Chinese culture is fading, La Caridad is a snapshot of a strange moment in time where 2 vastly different cultures merged together.
The Cuban Chinese people getting older, and they don't have any younger people to take over. I myself feel like I owe my father, who started this restaurant, so I want to try to make sure that I carry on the tradition for him.
Nestled in between the Skincare Love Beauty Spa and Advani's Pest Control School here in Elmhurst, Queens, is Indo Java, a 2-aisle mini-mart for all things Indonesian. But every Tuesday, it turns into the city's smallest restaurant with truly authentic Indonesian food.
Hi! Welcome to Warung Selasa.
You're in luck. You got the best table in the house.
This is the one. Have a seat.
It's also the only table.
My name is Devi Chayadi. I'm the owner of the Indo Java. We opened Indo Java 10 years ago. Every Tuesday, I cook right here for all the customers. We call Warung Selasa, so it means Tuesday food stall.
This little soubrette turned one-table pop-up restaurant isn't complete without one of the smallest kitchens in the world.
Our kitchen is very tiny. It's a love kitchen because just enough for 2 persons.
2 people might be a stretch. It's half the size of a broom closet, but it doesn't stop Dewi from whipping up classic Indonesian fare like gudeg and rendang ayam.
Just like the original.
Yummy. Before, there is non-Indonesian store. It's difficult to find the ingredient from Indonesia, and we miss the community. If we have a store, the Indonesian people will come here, and then we still can talk Indonesian language. That's our dream, and then now it's happened. I'm not a professional chef. I don't have any education chef background, so I just learned from my mom. In the restaurant, the chef always hide in the kitchen. I like talk with the customer when I serve the food, so we can sharing the story. They always say it, next week I have to come again.
Hidden in New York City's Gourmet District, on 37th Street between 8th and 9th Avenues, Building 306 lies a one-of-a-kind freight entrance. And inside you'll find deliveries and something delicious. You weren't expecting that, were you? I told you it was hidden. Inconspicuous at first, but take a closer look through these doors, and you'll find a small but mighty Latin American restaurant called Aquario Cafe. Meet the owner.
My name is Rodolfo Perez. We've been here for 26 years. I'm born in Dominican and I grew in United States. Thank you. Enjoy. Me and my wife, we run the business. And sometimes I bring my son to help me out. We started by 5 o'clock in the morning to cook all the meat or the rice. We cook it like 100 pounds a day rice. Not too many people fit in the kitchen, maybe 1 or 2. It's not easy to make all the food, but we do everything fresh.
Aquario opens at 10 a.m. and by 11 a.m., a huge crowd of New Yorkers are lined up waiting for a hot plate.
I make people get hungry when they see my food. We have a recipe from my grandmother, and I grew up eating that. And now I do the same thing for my customer. Enjoy.
The menu is constantly changing, but customers can usually expect pollo guisado, rabo guisado, espaguetis dominicanos, and the most popular of them all,
goat meat. We gotta make every day because they love goat meat. Mijo, pase bien. Dime, Junior.
But I know what you're thinking. Why choose to open a restaurant in such a small place?
I used to work in the factory when I got 20 years old, here in the same building. When I got the opportunity to buy this place, my friend told me, put it in stone and make it rice and beans. I said, oh my God, this is good. And I started from there. I started for $3.50 the plate, now it's $5.
He sells hundreds of these plates a day, and his success is all thanks to word of mouth.
Everybody brings somebody, people bring friends, family, and that's why I got all the people. I got a customer been here 25 years with me. We take care of the customer like a family. If I see they need it, I give it for free. Gracias. Gusto en verte. I never gonna move from here. This is my baby. And you never get out from your baby.